Hey, y'all. Okay, I'm fixing to go lay out by the pool for a little while, but I wanted to jump on and talk about something that I feel like we should focus on in August. So, July was an incredible month, right? Our recruitment was phenomenal. So, when you look at the four pillars of success in this business and you look at recruitment, retention, duplication, and leadership, it's amazing if you can recruit three or more people a month. That's considered mastery recruitment. But if you are recruiting every single month and you are not retaining, then you are on a hamster wheel business. So we have to start focusing on retention, because if you cannot retain, then there will be no duplication, and then there will be no need for leadership. So recruitment is your first step. Y'all got that down pat. Retention, I think that's something that we all constantly have to work on, and we're all learning new ways. So, like, for example, this month, I'm going to print out the list of my subscriptions, their name and the date that they have a subscription, and maybe their PV on there or something. When I remind them of their subscription, I'm going to check it off. And when I see it processed, I'm going to highlight it. And that's just the way that I'm going to try it this month and see if it is a little bit easier for me. So I want to talk a little bit about how do we give good customer care? How do we provide excellent follow-up? So here's a couple things I want to talk about. One, excitement. Nobody is more excited in their journey than the first day they receive their products. When they put their order in, they're probably a little nervous and a little scared, and then they get their products. They might be a little overwhelmed with all of them, but they're excited. They have decided they are ready to start their health journey. So we have to encourage that. We have to talk about how excited we are that they got their products, how grateful we are that they jumped on with us, that they got that $10 off when they signed up, but they're also going to get $10 when their sub runs, and that product credit is there to support them and just be a little gift of, I'm so excited that you were consistent. You don't have enough perk credits yet for a free product, so here's $10 off. And the next month, you're going to be able to get a full free size product. Like, that's incredible. A lot of companies don't do that. So that's getting them excited. That's reminding them about their subscription, why they want to keep a subscription, and why they want to be consistent. So while we're talking about all of that, and we're talking about subscriptions, that brings me to another point I want to talk about. Creating accounts. It's a common practice. It happens a lot. Lots of people create accounts. I was talking to one of our friends the other day, and she was like, well, I mean, my dog takes the probiotics. I could totally sign my dog up. It was a joke, but it was funny because it's true. People sign their children up that are under 18. People sign all kinds of people up, okay, for these accounts that they create. But the problem is that's a spinning hamster wheel. If you are not going to commit to paying for that account every month, then unless you are like really pushing for a big rank and you just really, really need that one more order, I would steer clear of creating accounts. For example, another part of compliance is if your card is on multiple accounts, then they can choose not to count that account towards your points or your incentives or anything, because it's a duplicate account basically. Like, for example, I have mine, my spouse's account, I have my stepson's account. Sometimes I order things through my mom or my dad if they don't order. So my card's on a lot of accounts. I try to only pay for the two, but sometimes I need some extra stuff, and so I use another account. But if that was ever flagged, then I wouldn't get credit for that. So be very, very cautious and very careful when you do the create an account type thing, or when you order under someone else's account. Those are great. I'm very grateful that we are able to do that, but we just need to be careful about it and be conscious of the fact that that's not a sustainable business practice. So When you are doing customer care, remember that when you sign that person up and you follow up with them, there's lots of things out there that can give you things to reach out about. So I'm going to actually share my screen and I'm going to show you the boards. So I just use the legacy, let me move this thing out of the way. I just use the legacy collective board, and then I go to customer care, and then there's week 1. Hey, I'm so excited you placed your order. Here's your welcome to Plexus guide, and you're going to send this to them as well. And they get to work through all of this stuff. And then, after about a week, you're going to follow up with them, checking in, make sure you got your products. Do you know how to take them? Have you been able to be consistent? Don't forget, you've got perk credits coming, like you're just dripping stuff in. Now you can change these up any way you want. Week 2, you're asking them, okay, it's been 2 weeks. Like, have you noticed any small wins? And if they say, yeah, I'm already noticing I'm not as hungry, or I'm already noticing I'm sleeping better, that's when you have an end to ask them, girl, I'm so happy for you, or guy. I wish that people had shared this with me beforehand. This is exactly why I share. How do you feel about making a post about it? Something simple. They may say yes, they may say no. And if they say yes and then they don't do it, you could always say, hey, how do you feel about me making a post for you and just tagging you? And sometimes that takes a little bit of the pressure off. Sometimes they're not okay with posting on social at all, but they might have a friend or someone that would want to sign up with them. And then it just goes through here, like you're checking in again. And so there's a bunch of, there's 4 little reach outs on here. So you can change those messages up any way you want. But the point is customer care. If someone signed up last month and they do not have a subscription, reach out to them and say, hey, I really don't want you to miss out on some free products. Even if you don't order every month, but you have a subscription that orders or processes every 3 months, then you're still going to get free products. So I would love to help you get that set up, and then I can call and get their points or their perk credits reinstated. So there's a lot of value in retention and customer care. And if we are not focused on customer care and retention, then we will constantly be stressed out about retention or recruitment. And so if you want to see your business grow, then yes, recruitment is one of the things that we have to do, but retention and then duplication is the key to that. So ask me any questions. I'm going to have my phone on me. As soon as I get some of this stuff done, I'm going to start the 75 hard, soft challenge thing today. This, like I said, the 75 hard or soft challenge has nothing to do with Plexus. It is just promoting what Plexus is about. Healthy lifestyle, moving our body, clean eating, drinking our water, and community. And so if we can give people the Plexus experience before they even have to order products, then there's your lifetime customer. So, and I was going to talk about with customer service. If you think back, I'm sure all of you have an example of something that you order or do because of the way it makes you feel with the customer service. I have found certain foundation and a makeup company that I use. Is it because their makeup is the best makeup I've ever found? No. The makeup is great. I love it. But I'm always open to searching and finding something better. But because my friend has become my friend through this and supports me and gives me great customer care and great customer service, then I'm going to order from her. And that's how your customers will feel too when you are committed to helping them on their health journey. And remember, if you post about being there for them and you post about asking them to be there on this journey with you, then you are committing to take care of them. You are committing to remind them of their subscription. You're committing to checking in with them and making sure they got their products. And if they have a problem, to message me or put them in a conversation with me so I can help support them as well. Nobody's alone in this business. You can always add your sponsors into three-way chats. Just remember, if you start a three-way chat, it's best to try to keep as much communication in the three-way chat, because then your sponsor's not going to know if y'all been having conversations on the side, and nobody wants to overstep. So please reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this video. I am here to support you 100%. And I just really appreciate y'all even taking the time out to watch this. And I love you all so much. So I hope you'll have a wonderful, wonderful Friday.